we're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the ECU Pirates and the North Texas Mean Green. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Well, guys, I did check in with the Pirates head coach pregame. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Pirates ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So North Texas offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You could still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. The give from the gun. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Mean Green.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as return is stopped short of the 25. So the East Carolina Pirates offense takes the field for the first time in this game. So, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David.
There he goes! Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Right back to the well. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Jones wants to throw it. Punts it out of the air. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Pirates are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as his defense makes a play. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 and they got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. He's got his man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to the ground with the running back. Touchdown, North Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And he's in for a 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down. He knows how to get the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
On that 3-play scoring drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Quarterback making checks. Jones to throw. Extending the play. He's going to take off. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's King. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Pirates look to keep this drive humming. The run inside. It's Rodgers. Got enough for the first. Finds a crease at the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, East Carolina!
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Rutherford. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, got a little grass. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Lets it fly on the move. Upstairs, he's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Running inside, it's Rogers. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll ride the hot hand. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. Finding some room. He smashes his way through again. Touchdown, Pirates. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. North Texas in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his man. Could not make his way to the corner. North Texas will have to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Rodgers. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room, it's Gray. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Pirates have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage as second and goal. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
It's third and goal and third and long. Jones wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. Quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed at so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. North Texas can dig into that playbook on second and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Catch in the middle. It's Amaro. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They'll send the back in motion. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Jones to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Rodgers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. And the Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Rodgers. Turning it on. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. The Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with Oregon, taking on the number 8 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Ducks with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back over to your game in Denton. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. He'll start the third quarter with the run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Jones to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Creates a little room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Run in the red zone. It's great. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Pirates trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. After run, now throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Man, did he pay a price for that touchdown.
I got to tell you, those hits, Reese, hurt so good. When you can stand in the pocket like that, under duress, and deliver a strike downfield for a TD, doesn't get better than that.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Got room at the 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right.
He's looking deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Rodgers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Still running at the 40. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Short gain on the play before he slides. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. A run for the quarterback. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Unleashes to the end zone. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking for space, it's Rodgers. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running inside, it's Gray. There's a little room there. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Pirates have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jones wants to throw it. Going to try to get it himself.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Jones to throw. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Trying play action. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's gone! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the fourth quarter.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can go.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jones wants to throw it. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive.
Bounces over the top. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun. Wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, East Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point is good.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. At midfield, he's got room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Now improvising. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his back in the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense got it. They're on the run. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Jones to throw. Makes a catch. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. The quarterback takes a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.